Hello, I'm Nari McDiarmid for miningnews.net, and it's great to be speaking again with Neil Marston, Managing Director and Chief Executive at Flynn Gold. And Neil, I saw Flynn was recently described as a hidden gem, but how do you describe the company?
Hi, Nari. That's a pretty good description. I wouldn't say that's not a fair description of the company. Um, the way I sort of like to describe it is the name of the company is Flynn Gold. It's the Tasmanian connection to Errol Flynn, I think, is where that derives from. Um, he was a sort of very nimble sort of character in a lot of the roles he played, and I think we're a very nimble, fast-moving company. We're very reactive to opportunities, and that really describes Flynn, I think, pretty well. We're a nimble, agile, hidden gem.
And Neil, you've got quite a diverse portfolio with lithium interests in Western Australia and gold in Tasmania, which was a link to the company name. So, what's your focus in 2024?
The focus for the company clearly is gold in 2024. Our Tasmanian gold projects are maturing. We've got three advanced projects, namely Golden Ridge and also Fire Tower and Warrantina. We've done some drilling on all three of those projects in the last 12 months, and we've received some very encouraging drilling results. So out of those three, our flagship project is Golden Ridge, where we've been drilling at a prospect called Trafalgar. And that's really an exceptional project for us. We've got intersections there, which we reported last year, over 100 grams per tonne in a number of holes. And these are, intervals less than a metre, but certainly they're within zones which, when you aggregate all those grams of gold over those intervals, makes it quite a compelling project to do further work on. So yes, our focus this year will definitely be on gold. We will advance our West Australian lithium projects, but obviously in the present market, our shareholders are looking for us to explore more on the gold and just keep the lithium projects ticking over with some initial work which we've already completed late last year.
Neil, what's your experience of operating mainly in Tasmania?
Now, look, Tasmania is a bit surprising for a lot of people who don't live in that state, but it's a very resources focused jurisdiction. There's lots of mines on the west coast of Tasmania. You've got iron ore coming out of there. You've got all sorts of polymetallic concentrates. You've got a gold mine at Henty. And we've found operating in Tasmania is very simple. There's lots of service providers there. We can get onto the ground quite easily. Most of the areas we're exploring in at the moment is state-controlled forestry areas. There's a lot of timber industry in Tasmania, so a lot of areas reserved for forestry. So getting into those areas and also on freehold land where we have had to do that, we haven't found any problems at all. And certainly the local community support for resources, as all the other primary industries which are occurring in Tasmania, is very strong. There's good community support. The state government and the regulators there are very responsive to us as well. So getting permits to go and do what we need to do is a fairly straightforward exercise, and we've had great success over the last couple of years getting out there and doing our work.
Well, Neil, in terms of who's driving the progress at Flynn, can you elaborate a little on the management team?
We've got a very good management team on the board. I've got Clive Duncan, our chairman, who comes from a big business background and provides a very good input from that sort of size of business. We've got a geologist on the board, two geologists, John Forward, who runs the Lao Resources Fund. Very good to have John on the board because he provides a lot of insight around what's happening from his side of running an investment fund. And Sam Garrett, who's our technical director. Sam's had a number of exploration successes under his name in previous roles. So he's a very smart operator and provides really good technical backup to myself. And then on the ground, we've got a really good team, half a dozen geologists working across the group. working predominantly in Tasmania, but also in Western Australia. So we're certainly well kitted out with a team of people to do work. We've got programs happening, as I said, in Tasmania. Every day we're doing work, not only on our flagship assets, but behind the scenes on some of our other assets as well. So yeah, we're very well set up to advance the company's projects in the next 12 months.
Well, for any potential investor listening, Neil, what do you describe as the investment highlights of Flynn Gold?
Yeah, the investment highlight really is the fact that Flynn's gone into underexplored areas in northeast Tasmania, testing basically a theory that there must be more gold in northeast Tasmania, because geologically the northeast part of Tasmania is an extension of the Lachlan Origin, which runs through Victoria and is what hosts all the major gold deposits there in that fantastic gold field. So we've been out there in northeast Tassie since we listed in middle of 2021. We've been drilling at a number of projects, and what we're finding is high-grade vein gold. At the Golden Ridge project, we're testing an 8-kilometre contact there. We've really just scratched the surface at two prospects, Brilliant and Trafalgar. And wherever else we've gone and put some scout drilling, we've actually intersected gold. So we think we're sitting on a very large intrusive-related gold system at Golden Ridge, and we want to pursue that target as best we can. These types of deposits around the world, other projects which are geologically of that nature, yield multi-million-ounce gold deposits. So the opportunity for us is to take the project from where we are at the moment, build on that, and hopefully we'll be able to generate a significant gold inventory and resources in the future.
Well, a promising start, Neil. So thank you very much for taking the time to have a chat today.
Great to be with you.